Hello everyone, this is Keith from Miles of Smiles RVing. Guess what? Today is the first day of spring up here in Pennsylvania, and if you Northeasterners who can't snowbird and are just seasonal campers like us are getting anxious, we hear you. We got a good day the other day. We got the cover off the Gray Wolf here. Up on top of the roof looked good, everything looks good. We put the battery back in, propane tanks are full. Got it hooked up to our shore power here. And we took a little inspection around everything. Inside looks good. We cleaned it up last year before we put the cover on. Would subscribe to our channel and we'll take you along with some of our camping trips. We're looking to go down to Georgia, to Mississippi, to Arkansas. We want to get some more stickers for our map. And if you would subscribe, ring that, like our video, leave us some comments on what do you want to see from us. We're not professionals, and hopefully you'll see we improve with every video. And if you're a toy hauler, got some questions, we've been doing this for a couple years, haven't had any incidents hauling the bikes. So if there's something you want to ask about it, maybe we can help you out. We'd sure like to try. Welcome to Miles of Smiles RVing, where we combine camping,
motorcycling,
and occasionally our cats. So today our modification before we head out camping this spring is we would like to replace the factory steps, and a lot of yous know they're not the safest thing. They're sort of springy, flimsy. You go out at night, you're not sure your footing. So we're going to replace those, going to take off the old ones, which should be pretty easy. There's just a couple bolts there, and we're going to replace it with the Lippert. Our Gray Wolf will take the two-step one here. We did not get anything from Lippert for doing this. We just got a good buy on the product, and as I stated, it's one of our concerns as we get older. We like something more solid to step on. So stick with us and we'll take you through the installation. Before you order your steps, there's a couple things you need to look for, and Lippert has lots of information on their website about how to measure. But basically what you're looking for is you want the indoor measurement from right here over to here, and then you want to measure from your threshold here down to level ground. Ours came at about 26 inches down to level ground, and our door is a little over 24.5 inches. So to get the old ones off, it's going to be pretty simple. All I see is 2 bolts, 3 bolts, 1, 2, 3 on each side. You don't have to take them off, but to save a little weight, we're going to take it off. Okay, to remove the old bolts on our factory steps, there's 3 bolts. 1, 2, 3, they're carriage bolts. It's a 9/16, and there's 3 on each side, and that's all it is to take this off.
and you sprayed those a couple days ago.
we recording?
I am right now.
You are. So there we go, 3 bolts each side. They are fairly heavy. Okay, so we got the old steps off here, and the first part of the installation is to take this threshold off. There's 3 screws there. We'll remove those. Looks like they got some silicone along there. We'll have to get a knife there and slide along there just to unseat it. Okay, so we set the step in. You have to level it up on the bottom here and make sure that this is flush with the outside. And I'm going to measure just to make sure it's in the center here for the installation. So we got a little over 2.5. And just a smidge over 2.5, so it just needs to bump the hair. Looks good. All right, so according to Lippert, we need to put 2 screws in through here to start the installation. 1, 2. Okay, so we drilled a couple pilot holes here. We're going to put our 2 screws to hold the unit in place. Alrighty. Okay, so we put the 2 screws in to hold it. I guess the next step, we have to flip it up. And we need to adjust this so whenever it locks, it'll lock in there. So we got a long ways to go with this. Okay, so as I stated earlier, those 2 screws were put in first. We flipped the steps up so that we could adjust the latches on the steps. You got 3 bolts here. Those are what you loosen up. You slide this plate a little closer so that you have enough to catch. Same here, 1, 2, 3. We adjusted it over towards the frame a little bit. So far so good. All we got is 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 more screws to put in, and we should have our 1 modification done. It's gonna make us very happy. Okay, so we got our final 8 screws in the mounting plate here for the steps. The final step is to see if the doors will close with the steps in the up position. We'll try the screen door first. Looks good. All right, looks like it all fits in there nicely. So I'm sure this is an install that we're really going to enjoy. The steps feel super secure. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, we ask you to please subscribe, like it, and ring that bell. And we'll see you on down the road with Miles of Smiles RVing.